Standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is...
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Ja Morant. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, sinks the three-pointer.
Man, this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's down in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Here's Brooks. Passes it to Bane. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Here's Wiggins, and he makes good on the layup.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Feeds to Adams. Here's Bane. Good for the basket. Starting off. With that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. From deep.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Now here's Morant. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Poole. Outside, Green. Curry against Morant. And the basket by Curry. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bane. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Green. Porter comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in for Jordan Poole. To the paint, and he slams it one-handed.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his, as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. Really, on the right plate defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Konchar's checked in for Brooks, and Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Jones, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Jones drives in, count it.
The defense just way out of position there. No one there to contest the layup.
Jones against Curry. Off on the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking. That one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A 3 from Anderson. Warriors with the rebound.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Warriors. Now here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Jones. And there's the pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Clark right side. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And 12 points for Stephen Curry.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Clark finds Melton. To the middle, and it's Clark in the corner. Outside, Jones. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, on the floor for Memphis, D'Anthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Williams. And it's Conchar into the 3. Here's Looney. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. And D'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Poole's checked in for Curry.
Substitution for the
Golden State moving the ball around. Poole, the pass to Looney. Back to Poole. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Poole's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Jones, the pass to Adams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on Klay Thompson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Jones the pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Thompson following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Bielitsa all alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Bielitsa extending the court just a little bit here.
And Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Here's Bain, and he jams it with authority.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Poole kicks to Wiggins. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Got that one up quick. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Now here's Thompson. Poole the pass to Thompson. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. And an important part of every team's game to look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And here's Morant. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson to the inside, out to Brooks. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bain. Now Jackson. He's covered by Bielitsa with 1 on the clock, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Anderson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Inside, Jackson. Back to Brooks. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Brooks outside. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. The feed now to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Tries again. And another shot. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Thompson with the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Morant with it. Kuminga picks him up, and they double up Morant. And Curry, here we go. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Bain. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
And he gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that'll do it for the first half of right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 16 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Here's Curry. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brooks outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And that one drops. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And Golden State also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Curry is inside. He's against Williams. And the basket by Curry.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Clark. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Out to Thompson. This one for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Jones, the pass to Melton. The offensive rebound. Here's Jones. Williams finds Jones. Takes the 3. Here's Melton. Hits it from three-point range. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. It's stolen by Adams. Clark outside. Melton with the ball. Now to defended by Wiggins. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. For the finish. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And how about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry. Strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Here's Curry. Steven Adams making his last shot. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And Looney sends it back. Feeds to Wiggins. It's stolen by Adams. Williams dishes to Clark. The kick out to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Timeout called the Warriors. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And Conchar subbed in for Jones. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Peyton in for Jordan Poole. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Anderson wide open and count it from 19 feet away. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. A second chance effort. Now here's Melton. They shoot again. The shot that time not on target. 15 seconds left in the third. There's Kuminga. Curry with a wide open look. And another basket for Golden State.
Yeah, Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
Here's Anderson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the 2-spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Porter finds Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, with that make right there, that could change things.
Bain, the baseline jumper goes down.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Curry passes to Green. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Morant passes to Anderson. Out to Morant. Jacks up a three. Offensive the rebound.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the...
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as...
Slant. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage, about to book him. And love her, just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touched down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Good luck to your... I put your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some buns. Cash money came big, number one son, and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you was rocking the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the cruising with that. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Good luck to your...
I was wrong.